my fellow crafters, and welcome back. I am Debbie. Today I have a short video for you on my progress with Diana from Josephine Wall, and this came from Diamond Painting Deutschland. I've had this for a very long time. I actually have another posting of this where I just showed you what I had been doing, and then I was going to start having this to complete my major project. I actually purchased this at the end of 2020, early 2021, and I kitted it up. Didn't have much of a clue what I was doing, but I figured it out very quickly. I also have figured out how I am going to do my next one. And yes, I already have one in my stash. I purchased two at the same time due to the shipping, but I'm looking on their website every few days to see if some new ones are going to come out, because I definitely want to order another one. It does take a very long time. It can be very taxing on you, which is why that this has been on the back burner. I work on this a little bit, I stop, I put this up. When I put it up, I do hang it up. I have some very sturdy pantsuit hangers, and so I use 4 of those to make sure that this does stay up, because as the diamonds are getting on this canvas, it is becoming more and more heavy, which of course makes sense, but it is becoming kind of tedious to hang it up. But thankfully I have a place in my craft room so I don't have to go very far with it, which makes it, extremely nice. So I can take it out whenever I want to, but I definitely want to work on this. I want to get this finished before the end of the year. I would like to get it finished, if possible, in the next 2 or 3 months. And I think that I can do that because the summer won't be as taxing as it normally is in the fall and the spring at work. At least that's what I'm thinking. And I'm working on another larger canvas, so I'm just going back and forth. It seems like I'm not getting away from the larger canvases. I really need to start focusing on some smaller ones so I can have more finishes. But this one is turning out very pretty. If you can see on some of these, there's going to be some like empty spots where the drills should be. It may be kind of hard to see that on camera. What I did, and I will not do this again, this was something that I thought would work out, but I think it's going to take me longer in the long run to do this, is that when I had worked on some really heavy areas that were confetti heavy, which means that they had several colors within one small section, I would do those and then I would move to another section. And I got quite a bit done doing it that way. All on this side here went rather quickly, or faster than it normally had been going. But now I've got to go back. I've got to see where I've left off empty blank spaces for my drills. And so that's going to take me a while to go through and work on that. I think the best way at this point to tackle it is I'm going to go across this way, where you can see the actual release paper. I'm going to go across, and as I get to ones that have spaces that need to be filled in, I'll go ahead and fill those in. And normally I have paper on there, but I wanted you to see it. Also, whenever I had gotten this, it was suggested to take off the double-sided adhesive and to go ahead and replace that with release paper, which I did, and it's worked fine. But that's something else that I will not do again in the future. I will keep the release paper on there until I complete a section. I also know now about what size sections that I want to do, so that's going to be helpful going forward as well. So I want to show you, I have not gotten much done in the past couple of weeks, but I have finished all down here. I'm having to move this around because it is so large. I have gotten one of the feathers done. That's over here. That's completely finished. I also have included several ABs that are in here, which are also sparklers. I had gotten those separate from this kit because this kit did not include any. So I've just put some here and there to make it extra sparkly. So I did all of this in this big circle here, and then this week, I have finished, if you can see this part here, from the top here to the next row down to right where my hand is, that has taken me 5 hours to complete. So this small little square here, that's approximately 4 by 4. That has taken me 5 hours to complete. It is over 130 colors in this one section. And I know it doesn't look like it's that many colors, but it definitely is, because I made sure on this one to keep the colors out, the drills out, and then I counted them. Normally I don't do that, but on this one I did, just so I could show you. The most confetti that I have seen so far, though, is all down in this section around her hair area. All of this was very heavy in the confetti. But then if you get over here to like the sides, this was confetti heavy, but it wasn't as bad. So if I move you down some here, and you can see how pretty the moon is. I have put quite a bit of sparklers all through here that you can see. I have started on her face. Again, there are some that need to be included, and I will work on that as I finish the bottom part. And then all up here didn't have as much confetti as other areas, so I was able to work through the top part fairly quickly, which was very nice. So I've gotten all of that part done. So over half. And then I have not started on any of these that has the release paper, or the release paper on it. But her face is looking really pretty. I do have some sparklers in her eyes, and then also just around her forehead there. And then over on this side, I have not done anything. I have used this washi tape. It's been on here since I have opened this. The washi tape was not the best washi tape. It was not Simply Gilded. I did not know about that company until after I had done this. And so I need to take the actual tape, what I have that's on here already, off and put on Simply Gilded, because this is coming up. As you can see, it is really bad over here. I'm really not too concerned because I am going to frame this one. At first I said I wasn't going to because it's so large, and I don't frame all the ones that I do because I just don't have that much space. But I'm going to put this going downstairs into my craft room, and this will be right at that door that goes from my craft room over into the other area of our basement. So I think that would be a really nice way of introducing my craft room, just to have it right there at the end of our stairs. If you want to do something like this, I highly encourage you to think about it and do it. It is a large undertaking, and I should have gone ahead and worked on this more often, but other things came up. I didn't do it. But I love this process. I do have to do a small section, then I have to stop for just a little bit, walk away, and then come back, because you have to really think about this one. It's not like some of the others that I've done that are smaller and you don't have to really think about anything. You can diamond paint and talk. You can also do a whip and chat, work in progress, and then chat. But on this one, you just have to think so much that it becomes very tedious and very difficult. And so I have to really concentrate when I'm working on this one. And it is one of the largest, or it is the largest one that I've done so far. If you look at, let me pull one here. I'm going to try to zoom you in a little bit. It's not easy trying to handle this either. Let me see if I can zoom you in a bit, and that way you can see all of the colors that's going to go in this one section. Okay, let's see here. I don't want to do it too much. I want to make sure you have enough to where it's bright enough. So all of this here has different colors. I mean, I can't tell you how many colors are going to be in here, but the actual symbols are extremely tiny, which they have to be as large as this is. I'm going to try to raise that up some for you. and some of the symbols are very difficult to read. I have figured them all out now, but at first it took me a hot minute trying to decide which ones went where, because of the fact that there are so many. There's 250 colors in this particular painting. I've seen it completed, not personally, but I've seen it, online completed, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So every time that I kind of become discouraged, like I'm not going to ever finish, and that it just doesn't look right yet, then I will look at the completed ones, and then it gives me more motivation to want to come and complete mine. So that has definitely helped, and it's fun. It's just that sometimes it takes such a long time, and then I keep looking and thinking, oh, well, I've spent this many hours on this, and I haven't gotten very far, just like that section that I was showing you. But so far, and you can see how much that I still have left to do from this side over. So far, I have put in 185 hours to this. So I am looking more like 250 hours or so to have this completed, if not more than that. Actually, I'm at 160. I apologize. It's 160, not 180, but I'm at 160 hours right now. And so I know it's going to be at least 200. It's going to go over 200 on this. And I'm okay with that. I just want it to look really pretty. I want to take very good care of this, which has been really difficult considering that this has moved twice. And so now we're in a location where we're not going to move again. At least I hope not. And so this has really been a work of love, just transferring it back and forth, making sure it didn't get dirty, make sure it was covered up and it was very well protected. And especially on the months that I couldn't work on it, I wanted to make sure that nothing was going to happen to it. I will include another review just as soon as I get more done. I want to have all of this bottom part here completed from this, try to move it over some more, and from this section here, this one here, all the way across to that row, which basically it looks like it's right here, but there's several of these I need to fill in. So once all of that part is done and I'm ready to go to the next row, then I will have another update for you to keep you posted and to show you my progress. And I'm hoping that I can show you quite a bit more progress on my next review. Thanks so much for watching this. I really do appreciate everyone's support. I hope that you enjoyed this, and perhaps this will get you going on either a larger project or even one that is this size. Even though Diamond Painting Deutschland is in Germany, and if you go to their website, it's in German, but it will ask you if you would like to translate to English, and so you can do that if you speak English, obviously. And then also now you do not have to contact customer service there in order to have them send you an invoice. They now have it on their website where you can check out, even if you are in the US. Their shipping is rather steep. I don't know how much that it is now, but I know that when I purchased mine, I believe I paid close to $50 on shipping. So what they recommend you to do, and what I had been told to do, is to purchase 2 diamond paintings or more. You're going to pay the same amount in shipping. So if you think you're going to like something like this, then I encourage you, if you do purchase from them, to consider purchasing 2. And of course, that's going to be more expensive, but it will save you in the long run on shipping. I hope that you enjoyed this, and again, I will see you on the next update and see you on my Whip and Chat, which was scheduled to come out on Saturday. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great one.